Hey guys, Martijn here, VMworld TV 2018. I'm currently busy with my vExprt Spotlight series, and I just finished my last one, and this is my next one. Colin, how are you doing?
Good, thanks, you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, why you're here. Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay, my name's Colin Westwater. I'm an infrastructure engineer. I'm from Glasgow in Scotland, and this is my first VMworld.
Okay, cool. So you were just telling me a very cool story on how you got here. Could you tell the story again?
Yeah, so the Scottish VMUG actually paid for my ticket to come here and cover my expenses to come to VMworld. They awarded me Community Member of the Year for 2018, and the prize was a ticket to VMworld.
So when you're talking about the Scottish community, everybody knows you.
Yes, they do, yes. I'm quite infamous in that community.
Infamous even, okay.
Yes.
So this series is all about the V community, what it is, what you can take out of it, and most importantly, what you can put it back into it. So tell us a little bit about your experience on what do you put into the community, what do you get out of it?
Yeah. So I'm a typical IT guy, quite an introvert, so when the Scottish VMUG started many years ago, I used to go, stand at the back on my phone, not talking to anyone. At the end of the day, I just leave. And then one day, the community leaders asked for some people to talk. After all, as a user community. And I thought, right, I'm going to bite the bullet, I hate public speaking, but I'm going to step up. And after that, people came up and spoke to me, and it just snowballed from there. Done a few presentations there. I've spoken at other events. I've done a V-Brown bag presentation, and it's just snowballed from there. vExprts. I've got a really good blog that's going well, and then because I've given so much back to that community, I got the ticket to come to VMworld.
Cool. So everything started for you at the VMUG. What would you advise other people if they want to get into the V community, if they want to contribute back and receive those, sometimes nice prizes?
Yes.
What would you recommend them to start with?
I think it all starts with just talking to people. I didn't do that, I'd sit beside people, not say anything to them and leave. And it all snowballed just from speaking to people. You may be uncomfortable going up to strangers and speaking to them, but even at VMworld today, I've spoken to 3 people I've never met before, and hopefully I'll make new friends. And from participating in the VMUG community, I have made friends. Yeah. It's not just people I know in the IT community, they are actual friends. Yeah. So I just speak to people, and you never know where you're going to end up.
Yeah. Well, if you think of it like this, we're all a big happy family of introverts. So everyone needs to just open up and talk to each other, and then the fun stuff starts. Yeah. Okay, so you mentioned you were a vExprt. You also have a very cool ribbon on your lanyard. So how did you get in there, and what did you do to get in there?
So my blog was the first thing that I started. I rely on other people's content so much. I thought it was time for me to contribute something back. And I also have spoken at local VMUGs. And it's good because the VMUG leaders will help you if you're uncomfortable speaking. Especially the Scottish VMUG, they will find whatever format works for you. If it's even a 5-minute people round a table, they don't care, or it's a room full of 100 people. Every option's available to you, so put yourself out there.
Yeah. So the barriers kept low for a very good reason.
Yes.
So if you're a little bit anxious, then you can start with a round table and do it a little like just like a couple of people talking, and take it from there.
Exactly. Just find a way to give back to the community. That's as simple as that. It could be any way you want to. YouTube videos seem to get popular, podcasts. Heck, even attending VMworld and being interviewed in VMworld TV.
Yeah. So you mentioned you've got a blog, which kind of supported you getting content back out into the community. What do you write about?
I try to mix up, not just purely technical, because that's easy to do, but trying to find things that maybe interest people, not just in the VMware community. For instance, I attended a local other community, IT community, and it was presentation skills for techies. So I participated in that, and I knew there was people who couldn't go, so I made sure I took loads of notes, wrote a blog post about it, and I've had people say to me, thanks for doing that extra effort.
I can imagine that people will thank you indeed, because not everyone can attend one of those trainings.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're a vExpert. Is there anything really beneficial that you got from that community extra?
Yeah, just the vExprt Slack is a very good resource. I was doing a deployment at work recently. It was about midnight on a Saturday night, things were not going well. I reached out to the vExprt Slack, and within 10 minutes I had a solution.
So there's the Slack again. So we saw that with a previous community member interview. He mentioned the Slack as well. So the Slack is the holy grail of the vExprt community, I would say.
I think so. Just being able to have really very technical people on tap if you need it, and everyone is so willing to help you in that community.
Yeah. All right. So keep it up, I would say. Thank you very much for your time. And with that, this was Colin.